Boy, hello everyone. So, I actually watched the Faith series to some degree. I watched Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, and the Faith movies. Ah, boy. No, I mean, the Faith movies, Stay Night, Heaven's Feel, those ones. And Jesus Christ, it was an adventure. It was a cruel, sad, amazing, beautiful, and absolutely memorable adventure. Now, the thing is, because I watched Fate Zero first, it was like from Fate Zero to a Stay Night, it's like going from university to kindergarten or like middle school or something, because in Fate Zero, everything's extremely serious. Not that it's not in a Stay Night. To be fair, a Stay Night had some impressions that I just made me just cry loads of tears. But in Fate, I think in Fate Zero, the weight of characters was so much higher. The characters were so much more diverse, and almost all of them, even the most despicable ones, I was like, I actually want to see where this character is going. I was kind of on the side of everyone in that in that anime, in Fate Zero's like experience as a whole. Every character has had so much weight behind them and so much depth behind them, and like how can we like not just love people like Gilgamesh, Iskandar, Kotomine, like Emiya, like episode 18, episode 19 of Fate Zero is like probably one of my favorite episodes of anime ever, because of Emiya's backstory, because how much it actually had an impact on my like way of thinking about different moral questions that people bring up about, like is it better to kill one person or two people if you have that choice, and just tip the scale as you go. And it's like it brings up like in-depth and weird philosophy about how we humans like experience and perceive morality of killing. Jesus Christ, like when you bring stuff like that, when you bring like Kotomine's mentality of like having a wish, to know about having a wish, to have a wish, to understand what is your wish, or Gilgamesh's like just insanity. And like God, I don't even know if his ego has a height, because I can't compare it to any ego I've seen in any anime or any media ever. Holy shit. Like these characters are the ones that are just fucking amazing. Like how Velvet went from a person that I was like, why is this kid, who the fuck, to King of like literally an official like soldier, official knight, official subject of Iskandar, or Alexander, if as like more people know him as. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like the like shit that Mato family went into with Sakura, or like we get to it when I get to actually Stay Night, because like Tosaka and Sakura were like very permanent, very like prominent and very visible, and had screen times, had their moments in Zero. But when we got to a Stay Night, Jesus Christ, like the kid that was like basically bug raped by by this Holy Grail war. Probably was the worst thing that happened to these words. Like, the concept of it didn't interest me at all. I was like, maybe someone at some point when they reach Holy Grail can say, my wish is to just end all Holy Grails forever and ever, and then let the heroes of the past rest. Let them rest. Let them be where they are. Jesus Christ, these mages, man. These mage motherfuckers, and the church, and Jesus Christ. This is so much. There's so much shit to talk about Fate. But the whole goal of the show was probably the most disappointing for me personally. Like, when the goal is Holy Grail, it just doesn't worth it. Like, it just doesn't worth all the sacrifice, because at the end of the day, everything that they did in these 3 movies, one person realized something. One Holy Spirit, Gilgamesh, gained existence, flesh and blood, although with the help of Kotomine. And in the second arc, it was just, again, it was just destruction of just humankind. Like, that was the goal of it. That was the main thing that was going to happen. And in the movie, it was just, Jesus Christ, I can't even just believe that they just fell for it again. I mean, to be fair, it's like a route, like, right? It's a route of the game that changed in the movies. It was completely different than Stay Night, the series. But thank God they actually went on Sakura's mental torment and Sakura's like character in this. God, I can't even believe that I'm saying this, in the Heaven's Feel movies, because Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, some of the stuff that she was talking about I couldn't even comprehend, because like, I'm a guy, I cannot understand that type of torment. Yet I was crying just watching these 2 characters interact in a way that is just like I never seen anywhere else before. It's too much. It's just too much. It's too much for one person to go through this stuff without any medium to get it out, to just fucking talk about it. Or how I don't know, how can you go after being in that situation, being like tortured, raped by bugs, for you to become a mage and violated and just abused by your own brother. Oh my God, I mean, a stepbrother, but like, Jesus Christ. And let's talk about Genshi. Was it Genshi? Jesus Christ. The moment I heard him, I was like, wait a second, are they going to have like a redemption arc for him, so we can just be like, oh, he's so cool now because he has the voice of Levi Araragi Zetsubu? And it's like, no. No, he's the most hateable fucking character I've seen in any anime ever, man. Like, Jesus Christ, I hated him so much. And I was like, that voice shouldn't be in that character. To be fair, it fits so well. It fits so well with the character. But like, God, I hated him so much, and I wanted something. Because the whole fucking shit that happened at the end of State 9, wasn't it like saving him? Like, even if the possibility is to like just let someone die, like, Shiro's not going to let that happen, right? Even if it's like the most despicable person, even if it's the person that was literally trying to rape the girl that you're in love with, just one episode ago. Like, seriously, what the fuck? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Shiro didn't know about that, and I think Shiro would still save him. Like, Shiro knew about the shit that was Sakura going through, and it's still... The thing is, Shiro doesn't have, like... Shiro doesn't have any kind of, like, killing mentality in mind. Yet Shiro is the person that eventually gets to the point of literally killing to save people. Like, literally becoming, what was it? What was the full name? Let me find it, because I forgot the full name. Kiritsugu, basically. It's because that Shiro became Kiritsugu in one route, like when he became the Archer, like the Archer incarnate, or Archer the Holy Spirit, or Archer the Guardian. Jesus Christ, the amount of people, like, and I would say this is probably the best thing about Fate series in general, is that the series, Fate Zero was visually orgasmic. Fate Stay Night was just like a insane ecstasy that was happening in front of my eyes, and I just couldn't comprehend how good the animation and art style is. And the movies... Should I say any words? I was breathless. I was literally gasping for air when Berserker was fighting Saber, and then like Ryder opened the fucking mask and opened up Medusa's gaze upon them, or Gargoyle's gaze. Jesus Christ, man. To be fair, if I was Shiro, or if I was like Ren, I would just get some fucking bug spray and put just everywhere, bug spray everywhere. Get some poison and go to the fucking mansion of Mato and just bug spray everything. Because Jesus Christ, the imagery, the dreams that Sakura was seeing, the fucking train that was going. Oh, these families are so fucking cursed. They're so fucking cursed, man. Oh my god. And like, the only character that was really like fell off for me, and it was basically the main character, the main, the hero, as the heroic spirit, was Arturi, or like Saber. Literally, it was like, I just couldn't. Saber made so much more sense and had so much more agency and understanding and like character depth in Fate Zero, but in Stay Night, and I mean the movies, there was nothing really. In the Stay Night, she was more like just a girl trying to experience the things of this world. But again, I mean, that doesn't really make sense. Why would you want to experience anything in this world when you basically have all the knowledge of the current era anyways? So nothing was probably new for her. But yeah, experiencing things like that was probably like something that that Irisville girl did for her. Woman did for her when she let her drive in Zero. But again, it is quite crazy to think about the amount of like these type of content that I just consumed. And this is all over the place, so I'm really sorry for that. But I just wanted to give you my end result on the Fate series that I watched so far. I would say I enjoyed the Fate Zero series way more than Stay Night and Heaven's Feel. And visually the movies take it out of the woodwork, like, by far. By a very... Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Why are we just killing Lancers all around? Like, Lancers always die. Why can't we have it just... Lancers are always the coolest guys ever, and then they just die for the fucking most stupid reasons ever. God damn. Who else? Is there any other character that was like really... Oh my god, let's talk about Ilya, because I was actually really pissed in Stay Nights, the series, at least, because they just killed her off as a character, like as a side character. Ilya was the whole purpose of Fate Zero's, like, Irisville family. Like, literally, Kiritsugu's whole purpose was to make the world a better place for Ilya, and then Ilya just got in fucking Stay Night. What the fuck? That really pissed me off. It was so fucked up the way she died too, and it was sad. But I mean, it makes sense based on because I loved Gilgamesh and I love Ilya. I mean, I didn't love Ilya because Ilya was just like, but I loved Kiritsugu, so I kind of was like on the side of Ilya too. Was like, but she's like her daughter, and like maybe like his daughter. I mean, come on, it's a baby. Like let her have her like fucking berserker stuff. Why can't we? But no, it's fucking hard. Oh my god. But thank God in the movie, Ilya was actually a bit more discovered and could actually have a fucking dialogue with Shiro, because they're literally brother and sister. And I was like, they didn't talk in the Stay Night. What the fuck is happening? But Heaven's Field changed everything for me. At least to some of the characters, I was like interested. Like Ryder in Zero was like the coolest dude in the world. Ryder in Stay Night didn't talk one bit. Ryder in Heaven's Field was the best girl ever. She helped everyone literally, and she was so cool as fucking unit. What? But that was so fucking... The plotline can be a bit confusing, but now that I don't react and I just watch, I can go back and forth a lot and just experience stuff over and over again. Some stuff that I didn't really recognize or like understood about. To be fair, they didn't really need to go after Caster and like they didn't really need to go after Caster and what was it, the teacher guy again, because they kind of explained their reasoning in I say not a bit, so Heaven feels, thank God didn't touch that. But yeah, like Archer being in the same night, being just like literally the ideal, or I mean, in that route, he was the antithesis of Shiro, because Shiro that we know wanted to save everyone, not a selected few, right? Not the selected many, not few. So I mean, in that route, Shiro became not him, not ideal him at least. He became the fabrication of himself that Gilgamesh kind of pointed out. It's just fucking insanity. I would give Fate Zero in my mind is a 9.5 out of 10, because I absolutely loved every character in that show. Like, Fate Zero was fucking amazing. Fate Zero was really, really good. But it was really hard to digest at first, but when you get the gist of what's happening, and when you like read about some of the stuff, some of the explanation about the first few episodes that is just world building for someone who never seen or played any Fate, it's absolutely a very good show. It's a very good one. Fate Stay Night, I would give it 8 out of 10, and the only reason it's 8 out of 10 is because I watched Fate Stay Night after Zero, so it was like toned down a bit, but it wasn't really. But again, at the same time, it was, because the concepts that they were discussing in Fate Zero were so much more important and like like mature compared to some of the stuff that they talked about. Like the Hero of Justice part was Kiritsugu's dream, but the way he went about it was logical to some degree, because that's what we're doing right now, which is like robotic moral laws and like votes and surveys about how can like AI decide this stuff on its own without we just lose our morality as humans who are creating these rules, you know? But in Stay Night, it became a concept of becoming Kirisugu or not becoming Kirisugu. Basically, like Archer was trying to become the Kirisugu that one thing that I loved again about Zero that wasn't really experienced in Stay Night is that in Zero we got a very good dissection of Saber's character. The fact that Saber's regret basically was getting Excalibur out of the stone and becoming king, because at some point she realized that she isn't the best king and she lost on so many possibilities and so many things, at least in my opinion, based on what Iskandar said about Saber's lost potential as someone who can enjoy life and be happy rather than being this holy king who failed at being a king. Rather, it was like a murder for people of like the future to realize, not the people that around them to like protect them and like judge them based on the Berserker's reveal in Zero. But Stay Night didn't really touch on Saber anymore. I think it was obvious because people who wanted to see the character development of certain people could go watch Zero, and people who want to see the certain development other characters can watch Stay Night. Like, what was it? The Rain, for example, or like Archer. Jesus Christ, Archer was so fucking good. Of course, I mean, they didn't really get... I'm still mad at Stay Night for fucking with Ilya that bad. It was like... at least... Oh man, I'm still pissed. To be fair, I watched Zero, but like 2 months ago. I watched Stay Night a month ago, and I think I finished the movie. What was it? I think it was A Spring Song. A few hours ago, actually. But yeah, I wouldn't rate the movies because the movies were, in my opinion, again, a goalless masterpiece. Because the goal of these movies doesn't really... The goal of Fate really doesn't matter to me at all. I just care about the journey. Because the Holy Grail concept of it is just really cheap, in my opinion. So I really don't really give a shit about it at all. And thank God they brought Assassin, a more like competent assassin, at least in fucking movies, because Jesus Christ, those assassins got like fucking fucked in the fucking ass with with Iskandar's phantasm, like a special phantasm or something. But yeah, this is my opinion on Faith. Like, second movie is my favorite between three. Second movie, when we like experience Tsukasa's like turmoil a bit more, and we just basically see the way she thinks about the family that left her and the family that she doesn't have, and realizes and basically gives into the family that she wants to have, even though it was basically misguided. It was really hard to see some of those scenes when she seems to be in ecstasy, but that ecstasy seems fabricated or like bug related, you know? Oh god. That rain scene, dude, that rain scene. When the keys basically are given. I'm getting teared up again. Oh boy, let's drink the tea. Let's fucking go. But yeah, this is my opinion. The thing is, I watched Code Geass too, so I'd probably make a video about that too. Just so you guys know that I didn't abandon anime. I just abandoned anime reaction because it was just a waste of space and Ethernet bandwidth. Too much work. But yeah, thanks for watching if you ever got to this point. But yeah, Faith. I understand now why Faith, people talk about Faith, especially the quality. The quality of the movie was probably the best action scene I ever seen in an animated movie ever. Like the martial arts and sword plays were not as realistic or quick as something like maybe the first or 2 volume of like Ruby, for example, but the quality was chef's kiss. Like absolutely the best thing. I can't even, I wouldn't even put it at the best thing. It was just superb. Like it was insane. Just the impact, the music, the fucking sound design. As much as I hate like one shot sword swings, like Excalibur, Reinhardt's like the thing. This show, it was like when the music is like so epic that your bones starts vibrating and everything's exploding. What can I say? It was fucking insane. But yeah. Whoa, wait. Let's. Oh, fuck. Okay. My favorite character in the whole Fate series. Fuck. Let's go with human. Human character. Human. Because I really doubt that any of those people are really human at this point. Jesus. Dude. People just die and revive us. God. Oh my god. Sakura, Kotomine. Between those two is just... Fuck. It creates a good... How can you choose? Okay, let's go with Kotomine. Fuck it. Kotomine really cheered me up a bit with the way he talks about stuff. It's a pleasant thing to like just hear Kotomine and Gilgamesh talk. My favorite historic hero is Gilgamesh for sure. There's nothing comes close. Even nothing comes fucking close. Like I usually hate egoistic people. But Gilgamesh, oh my god, he's so good. He's so fucking good. He's so good, man. And the thing is, he killed some of the characters that I just wanted to see continuation. Like he killed Ilya. So I was so pissed when he killed Ilya. Not because Gilgamesh did it, because she died without talking to us more. He killed Gilgamesh. He killed Iskander. No one important else died really with Gilgamesh. But yeah, my favorite hero experience. So Kotomine and Gilgamesh. Holy shit. I'm really at the side of evil now today. Jesus Christ. But that's the good thing about this anime, like this series, is that when Zero happened, the character development wasn't as much, but the dialogue and the goal of each character was so fucking good that at the end of it I was like, I don't care who wins, I just want to see them interact with each other. I side with every character. Maybe not the serial killer one, but even I kind of understood his point of view, the way he justified killing, but by revealing or creating like a parallel between good and evil, and it's like there's the same in the eyes of God, because if he cared he would punish the evil rather than letting it happen by the caster and fucking Jesus Christ. What's up with this show and like bugs raping kids and like kids fucking getting killed left and right? I just don't get it. It's probably just shock factor. To be fair, it worked. It fucking worked. Jesus Christ. Like, I never get nauseated, but Jesus, dude, some of the scenes in this show are just like fucking nauseating. Oh God. Yeah, bug spray. Get the bug spray, Aldrin. Come on. What the fuck are you doing? And stop looking from afar. Get the bug. Talk to a fucking pest control for Mato's fucking match. Rin should have done that long time ago. But like, she was a kid and she didn't really care about Sukara, did they? Maybe she cared. I mean, to be fair, she cared because she was there, looking at her. She cared. She's just a tsundere. Get over yourself, Rin. Fucking hell. But yeah, to all the Rin fans, you're blind. Look at Sakura. I can't even name the Oshi. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Maybe not.